evening, passengers, and welcome to the Derailers Podcast. On today's episode, we hope you're feeling lucky, because we're going to talk about superstitions. So watch out for black cats, don't break any mirrors, and definitely don't put your shoes on our goddamn tables. Seriously, sir, get your shoes off our table! Thank you. And now enjoy the show.
Hey there, passengers, this is Goobs!
I'm Jetty Bean.
And I'm Ripkin.
And we are the Derailers! Woohoo!
Yeehaw!
Be sure to check out badsecretmedia.com if you haven't already for all your Bad Secret Media needs and desires. It's very unlucky if you don't. Or, so I'm told. So
Exactly.
I'm told.
I've heard that too, you know.
Go check out everything Bad Secret Media.
And let's get into some freaky superstitions. And, by now, I can't guarantee it, but we might be around the spooky season. I don't know when this is getting released because the editor is such a lazy piece of shit. So, but I can imagine. I'm hopeful it'll be right around that spooky season. So let's get freaky, guys, in the non-sexual manner.
Yeah. Spooky.
You guys, big believers of superstitions?
Some, yeah. But no, I don't know. There's some I don't, but there's some that I 100% stick to.
I'm definitely shoes on the table guy.
Yeah, I didn't even know about shoes on the table until I met him. I will be honest.
I just kind of thought that was a common sense thing. Who puts shoes on a table?
It more applies to brand new shoes.
Yeah, new shoes.
Nobody would put their used shoes, but say you come home from the store with a brand new pair of shoes and you take them out of the box and you put them on the table, that's bad luck. Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that.
What if they're still in the box? I mean, now it just opens up a whole new line of questioning.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but I avoid it altogether.
I just open sole on table.
That sounds terrible right there. That sounds like a seance.
A shoe-once.
Shoe-once, yeah, exactly.
Oh, spirit of Nike!
Yeah, I don't really vibe with the black cat thing. I love black cats. And the number 13, I don't think
anything as bad has happened to me on, the 13th, or especially more particular the Friday the 13th. Yes. I know everyone who's been murdered by Jason Voorhees would come back from the dead and tell me different.
But again, they shouldn't be a bunch of horny teenagers not paying attention to what they're doing.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
If they were paying attention with their heads and not the heads between their legs.
I haven't seen many of those movies, but it still blows my mind that in the first movie, it's not actually Jason who goes around killing people.
You haven't seen any of the Friday the 13th movies?
I've seen Freddy vs. Jason, which I just assume is the best one, and of course Jason X.
Oh God, no.
Doesn't like horror movies. The man loves Saw.
I can't do jump scares.
Yeah, he doesn't like anything he doesn't like haunted houses, stuff like that. Yeah, jump scares.
Oh, haunted houses when people touch you, I'm so tempted to kick at you. But I mean, when we decided to do superstitions, I was like, man, I don't even know any superstitions. But now that I'm looking over a bunch of them, it's okay, you know what? I don't do a lot of these, but I'm with you too. I don't mind black cats. I think cats are fine.
But I 100% believe a broken mirror or 7 years bad luck.
Friday the 13th thing, that's normally a pretty lucky day for me. It's quite the opposite. I look forward to Friday the 13th.
Yeah, I do too.
I find money sometimes and other things.
Is there an opposite day to Friday the 13th? Is there a day that's supposed to be awesome? Like July 7th, 2007?
Well, if you're an American, July 4th. Yeah, no, I don't think there's a lucky day. There's always an unlucky day.
Friday the 14th, I guess. You're just yes, just missed it. Yeah, I won't walk under a ladder. But I think that's more just a safety-conscious choice.
Oh, no, it's superstition for me. Anytime I see a ladder, I'm yep, other side of the street. Say it's outside or something. I'm not walking under no friggin' ladders.
But going back to a broken mirror, I actually did break a mirror back at my old place in Whitby. And now I live in Ottawa.
You can't outrun it.
Yeah, the bad luck.
Oh, damn it. Don't tell me that. It was cheap.
No, it doesn't matter.
That's even more bad luck.
I don't know, too. There's another one with mirrors that I have, too. I don't know if you guys have it either, but you can't have two mirrors facing each other.
Oh, God.
Because it's a doorway to the devil.
Fun houses.
It's an old superstition, but my grandma always used to say that. My dad's
the House
mom.
of Mirrors.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a doorway to the devil. Yeah, which whatever, but it's just, who wants two mirrors facing each other anyways? That's just fucking weird. I don't want to look in one mirror and see myself in another mirror behind me.
Well, no, that does that infinity thing, when you're at the...
Yeah, it's trippy.
The Science Center in Toronto.
Yeah.
When you walk down, Ripken knows what I'm talking about, you do too.
Yeah.
where you walk down this long corridor and there's just 2 mirrors on each side of it, and like it goes into infinity. Like
It's
you see
really
yourself
weird,
endless.
Yeah.
It's very...
I mean, I'm definitely a knocker on wood, for sure.
Me too, 100%.
How many times have you done it on your crotch?
I've done it on his crotch.
I love it actually when someone does really need to knock on wood and there's no wood around.
Oh, it's the worst. Sometimes at work, we're like looking everywhere because everything in my workplace is like stainless steel, right?
Yeah, or you're in a car or something.
Yep.
It's like, no, I need a woody.
Knock on wood, drive into a tree.
Does anybody do the salt thing? Where you throw the salt over your shoulder if you spill salt?
I do, and I was going to say that, and the only reason I do it and even know of it is because of the movie Dumb and Dumber.
That's
When
hilarious.
he chucks the whole fucking container over.
Kick his ass, Seabass! Yeah, so I do actually, and I've done it ever since I watched it in that movie, and anytime someone I'm with does it, I tell them to definitely not throw the whole shaker.
That's funny.
I got
I
that
don't
from my
do that very
grandparents. My grandparents were very superstitious,
Yeah.
especially my grandma.
Oh, his nan, is so superstitious, like about a lot.
That's
of
where I
things.
got the shoes things
Yes.
from. And the elephants.
Elephants, yeah.
No elephants allowed in the house.
Interesting.
I'm sure I've talked about this before on this or in other shows I've been on.
Probably. Yeah.
Nan never wanted to address the elephant in the room, eh?
No.
Oh, dude. If
She
they
would rip
get
them
it,
out of coloring books
like
and burn
if they
them.
would get it in a Kinder Egg, she would take it from them and throw it over the fence.
Or make us go throw it over the fence off
yeah.
the property to the other farm.
Give it to the demon neighbors!
Coloring books, she would take the pictures out and light them on fire in the sink.
So funny. She's something else. That's sweet.
That's weird. I've never heard of that, like the elephants.
I never really heard like of the reasoning why.
I know.
I don't even know if this is an actual thing. I think
I
it's,
bet you it is.
She just had a bad elephant experience.
maybe she really hated Dumbo.
Probably.
Oh man, that was the whole problem with Dumbo, is that everyone hated him. Poor Dumbo.
Oh, I'm actually surprised because elephants are supposed to invite good luck and fortune into your home.
Not this house.
Yeah.
Oh shit. So she's like, she felt the opposite.
Well, that's the feng shui.
She's like, no way, feng
Yeah,
shui.
I don't know. Maybe for her it was bad luck.
No way, feng shui. No way, feng shui.
Anybody who knows me knows I hate pictures, because I think pictures steal a piece of your soul.
Amish people think that, don't they?
Yeah, it's like an old school superstition, yeah. At first, I used it as a reason to not have my picture taken when weird people would come up to me at work and be like, oh, can I just take your picture for a sec?
Who does that?
No, and sometimes when they're doing newsletters and stuff at the hospital,
Oh,
they'll come,
okay.
if they're like featuring your department, they'll come to the department and like, or like in high school when they'd be like, oh, can we take your picture for the yearbook? Like stuff like that.
You're trying to take my soul!
That would always be my excuse, but then I just one day, like, I don't know, now
Sorry,
I just
I'm
believe
Amish.
it. Yeah.
You have a cell phone. I'm Amish. Don't
what
worry.
else? If you're eating rice with chopsticks, you can't have your chopsticks, like, you'll notice Japanese people do this all the time. They never put their chopsticks, like, standing upside down in their rice. Because
Yes.
because it will symbolize the number 4, which for them is death. So they always lay their chopsticks down.
I only know that because of a movie, which is the older movie, Mr. Baseball, with Tom Selleck.
Oh, there you go, yeah.
Yeah. So
I don't know if I've ever seen that, but that's hilarious.
That's funny that was mentioned in there.
That is funny.
yeah, he goes to play baseball in Japan, and then he does that, and everyone like freaks out at the table.
Oh, I bet, yeah, I bet. Yeah, anything there with, like, the number 4 is...
That's crazy. And well, we all know about the old 666.
Yeah, I was about to say the 666.
Mark of the beast.
It's only good in Las Vegas if you see it on a slot
On
machine.
the slots.
That'd be crazy if like you got 666 on a slot machine in Vegas and you like jump up and cheer, but then like hands come out and strangle you or something. Be like, no, this is.
Oh no, you go a floor like a pit of fire just forms underneath you, just drop down.
Do you remember when we lived in that town when our number started with 666?
Yeah.
That was awesome. And it was like, and then the rest of the number had like 3 6s in it or something. There was a lot of 6s in that phone number, I remember.
Well, I did used to do a lot of theater in high school, and if you know theater, you're not allowed to say good luck
yeah.
to anybody.
Yeah, it's break a leg.
Break a leg.
or-
Also, Macbeth apparently plays a big part in like bad luck.
Oh, God, yeah. God, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can imagine that guy just lived a terrible life. So
Yeah, there's a lot of like things associated with that
yeah,
one.
and like thinking back, I was like, I don't think I ever really said break a leg. In fact, there were probably a bunch of times where I wished people luck.
No, probably, yeah.
Fucking Ripken wish me fucking luck.
What is wrong with you?
Goes out there, sandbag drops on their head, dies.
Yeah.
And then I just thought nothing of it. Huh.
Ain't that quite a coinky dink? People don't say that enough anymore.
Coinky dink. I love that word. Same with conundrum or kerfuffle. That's another good one. Or a brouhaha. I love brouhaha.
No, Donnybrook's better than brouhaha.
I don't know what
That's
that
a
is.
fight.
Oh, okay. I
Like, oh, there's a Donnybrook breaking out at the gym.
Followed by a brouhaha with a kerfuffle. What a conundrum. What a good day.
The snakes are getting into a Donnybrook with the vipers down at the old mill.
Love it.
You're not fighting in a gang fight unless you're snapping at each other.
Oh,
right.
and then you have a fucking switchblade. That's a comb.
I also did play a lot of sports. However, I definitely was not like the lucky underwear, the lucky jock strap.
Yeah, or the lucky socks or jersey.
Definitely
or...
kept everything clean and laundered.
Yeah, who wants that stink?
I got my favorite jock unwashed
That's it.
from 1906.
You know, some people are like serious about that shit. Like before games, I have to listen to certain songs, or like you have to do certain things the whole day. Like when I swam, like I could never eat because I'd be nervous. Before I would compete, I would always like sit and listen to music. You know, like I always had these little things I would do. I would wear like the same training bathing suit all the time, stuff like that, right?
I didn't have to be in the playoffs or anything playing hockey to know that some of my teammates definitely just never washed their stuff.
Yeah, just because they're gross.
When some of those hockey bags opened, like, you just knew, man.
Oh, dude, my brother played hockey. Yeah, it's friggin' nasty.
It's my good luck jockstrap, guys. I never wash it. The season hasn't even started yet.
Yeah, it's like bullshit. You're just fucking lazy.
Febreze that shit, man.
I can smell
Exactly.
the cheese.
Oh, God, yeah, it's fucking gross.
That's the same thing with not like growing out the beard and hair,
Yep,
right?
Yep.
For
like
playoffs?
playoff beards. Yep.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. Rally caps in baseball.
Fans even do that. It's not just the players
Oh,
alone.
yeah.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. Unfortunately, I can't grow a beard, so even if I did want to do that.
Is that what happened to everyone during COVID? Is this we all became sports fans?
I guess so.
Because we couldn't get our fucking
Willingly or
haircut?
not. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Don't worry, it's my fucking pandemic beard. It's good luck.
Good old panda
This is
beard.
my pandemic belly, too. That's also good luck.
I try not to wear the same hat 2 days in a row, but that's only because I have so many of them.
Not because you think it's bad luck.
I don't think it's anything to do with bad luck, but, maybe I'd just rather not risk it by wearing the same one 2 days in a row. Gotta switch it up. Gotta show off the goods.
Darn right, man. God. Advertise the merchandise.
That's it. I don't know why we haven't tried, moving Halloween to the 13th of the month,
Right.
Really give it a chance to, fall on a Friday and just scare the hell out of people.
Halloween only happens on Friday the 13th.
That would suck, though, yeah.
No, but you can have it multiple times per
Well,
year.
that's true, yeah. If there was, some years, it's a couple times, yeah.
It doesn't have to be just October.
That's true.
Oh, true. Good point.
down with that.
Good point.
Yeah, I'm campaigning for this now. Let's make Halloween a multi-time-a-year thing.
I am down with
Some
this.
years you may have one of them, some you have three.
Exactly, yeah. That would be sweet. Can we still have October 31st, too?
Why not? I mean, you might as well be guaranteed
Because it
one.
ties into, All Hallows Eve and Samhain and all
Well,
that
yeah,
stuff,
it's the 31-13, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, that works. Okay.
It's just backwards.
Yeah, reversed, flipped. Just a little flippy dip.
But everyone has to dress up as Jason Voorhees.
Oh, that'd be crazy. Be no fun. Everybody'd be the same. There'd be dude Jasons and slutty Jasons. There'd be no in between.
Yay!
But you're not allowed to sell any pumpkin spice things.
Travesty.
Describe the person who stabbed you. They had a hockey mask on.
A machete.
And a machete. And a very skimpy bikini. Okay, what?
Hold on a second here.
We're looking for a goalie from the Playboy Bunny League?
Jacina Voorhees.
Yeah, Voorhees is
I
right.
thought you said Jay Cena.
See him.
Jason with the John Cena shirt.
How did they see me?
His shirt's a lie.
Now, have either of you ever, unintentionally broke your mama's back?
Oh, all the time.
Oh, stepping on
My
a crack.
poor mother. I always try not to.
Thank God that one's not real.
Right?
Zim would stare at Jen and step on
Step
it.
on them. Yeah, like he's freaking
Our
tempting
son.
me. Yeah. I was like, really?
So we're teaching him about, step on a crack, break your mother's back. And he'd stare at her while stepping on them.
And he would jump on them. Yeah. Stomp them. Love you too, bud.
You should just keel over one time if you ever see him do it.
Oh, yeah. It'll happen.
My back!
Did you step on the crack? Just fall to the ground.
Like, that would get intense when you're in, like, Kmart or Zellers.
Yeah, like the older stores.
How they would have, like, the laminate floors.
Yeah, the big tiles.
No, not even big tiles, just the little tiles.
Oh, okay.
They'd have, like, the laminate squares like you would see in someone's kitchen or something in some sections. And try not to step on a crack during that.
Everyone tiptoeing through, like, every store that they're at. I must protect my mother! Dad's just walking around like they own the place. My back is fine.
Lucky dads. They got it good.
Yeah,
Moms
really.
get the broken backs. Have to birth a child and get a broken back. Multiple broken backs.
Women really do not have it easy, that's for sure.
It's a tough life.
And what's this about leaving keys on tables?
Oh, I have lots of keys on the table
that
right
one
now.
I don't.
That's where I leave my keys.
Yeah, I don't believe that one either. I've heard that one before, but I'm not a big believer in the keys on the table. Because again, that's where I leave mine.
Apparently the backstory to it is it started in Sweden, and it's because prostitutes would leave keys on tables to invite clients to their chambers.
Just come in, yeah. So if you don't want people to think you a prostitute, don't leave your keys on the table.
Oh, I'm still waiting for Jen to enter my chamber, so... Whoa, that sounded wrong.
It did. Who keeps... That would have to mean that you leave your keys outside. Or like in an apartment building hallway. Who does that?
In a hotel?
Same thing. Would you stay in a hotel and leave your key outside your door? Fuck no.
No, you can leave your hotel key. You got 2 of them.
You're telling me you would go in a hotel room and leave your key
If I'm a
outside the door
prostitute.
unattended. Oh, even a prostitute wouldn't do that.
If
A
I'm a
prostitute's going to meet you downstairs and bring you up to her room.
No, I want the surprise.
And
It's
actually,
like,
trust me, she didn't rent the room. You're renting the room.
I want it to be like a mystery box. I don't know what kind of dick I'm going to get.
Do you realize what you just said?
Yeah, if I'm putting my mind into the scenario.
Into what scenario?
If
That
I'm
you're
a
hiring a
prostitute-
male prostitute?
No, that I'm a prostitute, a female.
There's no way you're going to... No, there's... As a female, no.
Your pimp's probably outside. He knows what's going on.
Okay. You really
Like, you're
trust
gonna be
Johnny
outside-
McPimperton out there. Yeah.
Johnny McPimpleton?
All he cares about is money, all right? He don't care about how they treat
Well,
you.
he gets the money from my sweet nectar.
Which you should be getting because you're the one putting out the work. We're not having an ethics debate about prostitutes right now, okay? Let's just drop the hooker subject.
A hot chick in a hockey mask and a machete just left me this key on the table. I'm gonna score.
What a killer time!
Do you guys have any Lucky Charms? And I'm not talking about the cereal.
Not so much, but I know some people do like the rabbit's foot or horseshoes.
The
four-leaf
fucking
clovers.
blue dot. This again goes back to my grandma.
Okay.
And I think it was in like one of those trash magazines that you buy. She loved them, like the
Oh,
Inquirer,
yes, I love that shit too.
the Sun, all that stuff, right?
World Weekly News.
Not even that. That's way too trash for my nanny.
Oh, really? So not super trash then.
But like the ones she did buy them from the UK too,
Yeah.
just to tell about the Queen or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
She was all about that shit.
Me too.
So there was this one, and it had like this blue dot you cut out, and it's supposed to give you good luck. She fucking carried this thing on her up till the day she fucking passed away.
Oh, that's adorable.
In her purse, she put it inside of a card collector.
Like a laminate thing?
Yeah, like you put like a baseball card
Yeah,
into.
a
She had
collector's
that
card, yeah.
always in her fucking purse.
That's adorable.
This blue fucking circle.
She's so sweet.
I heard if you rub it, it makes you sound of a genie.
Oh, God. Wrong show. Stop. We're not inviting that shit here.
I got a one. It's pretty sentimental. I mean, well, it's not like an actual like Lucky Charm, but like just more of a sentimental story in regards to like good luck. And that is shortly after my dad passed away, my mom said that she heard from someone or a bunch of people that finding dimes
Yeah.
on the ground is like a sign of
Yeah, that's a
people
big
you've
thing.
lost and loved, you know, looking down on you or, you know, something positive like that. And after I heard it, I saw infinite dimes everywhere I went. And it got, like, I'd pick up one or two of them to be like, oh, that's so cool. And then, like, the craziest one was we were doing renovations at my brother's house one time, like, tearing apart floors and walls, and there was a dime in the wall.
Yeah, I remember when you told me that. That's so crazy.
Like, yeah, ripping out walls, and there's a dime sitting there, like, inside the wall. I thought that was...
Yeah, because we were talking about dimes from heaven.
Yeah.
And you're like, yo, I just had the craziest thing fucking happen to me.
Yeah.
So now I'm at the point where I don't touch them. I leave them because I want other people to also, you know, find the dimes and know that, you know, if they believe the same thing, that it's just a little positive reinforcement for the day. Or someone comes and finds a dime, and, they scored because they found a dime.
Sweet, I needed a dime.
Now I can ride the bus.
I can do without the dime, but it's just good. It was a good feeling to, and I still see them all the time, and every time I see one, I'm like, sweet, someone's watching over me.
Well, I guess we can't find pennies on the ground anymore.
Yeah, no, if anything, that'd be luckier now.
Butterflies are kind of like the same thing as dimes, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. At least I've heard. Some people say that.
So there you go, people. Keep an eye out for dimes, especially if you like collecting dimes.
Yeah, there you go.
And the butterflies.
Oh, don't touch those, though. They're much more sensitive than dimes.
No one ever suspects the butterfly.
No, they don't.
That's right.
Still waiting for a horror movie about that. Killer butterflies. Ashton Kutcher's The Butterfly Effect was not what I expected it to be at all. Apparently he did not play a killer talking butterfly.
No, he did not.
Damn shame. Missed opportunity. You just got punked by the butterfly!
Just flying around with a gas
I
can.
like that movie, though.
That is good.
That movie fucks with my head. Like, every time you think about that whole butterfly effect thing, it's really crazy to think about.
Yeah, for sure.
Super weird.
And even that episode of The Simpsons, the Halloween one they did, when Homer went back and oh, I wish I hadn't killed that fish.
And then he kills a mosquito. Then he starts just fucking killing everything.
Yeah.
Don't touch anything! I'll touch everything! Good times. It's crazy how much pop culture has taught me about superstitions more than anything else, really.
Oh, for sure.
Like the Dumb and Dumber thing and the Mr. Baseball thing. And I've actually lived my life believing it.
Well, even wrestling. Jeff Hardy going under the ladders during every ladder match he does.
And he's still kicking. I mean, he's still going past 40, so...
Now, have any of you have anything bad happen to you?
Because you did something?
Because you did something that you weren't supposed to do.
I mean, I have terrible fucking luck. So probably.
I did break that mirror, and, legitimately once it happened, I was like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, shit.
Honey, where's the crazy glue?
Doesn't matter. Once it's broken, it's broken.
Yeah.
Man.
But you're just making more mirrors. It's like mirror babies.
No, it's not. Because it's not, the intent.
I can't think of anything truly horrific that happened after. I mean, it definitely was after the point where I lost my toe, so...
Yeah.
And I can't really think of anything I did before that would have led to that horrific act.
Yeah, no, I usually just, avoid doing those things because I'm too scared that something will happen.
I think we just debunked it. It's a bunch of bullshit.
You know what? I mean...
Now it's definitely going to get us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even going to keep going with what I was going to say.
I mean, I'm sure there are people.
I think it's with anything, it depends on how much stock you put into it, right? How much you believe in it. If you honestly
it's the whole will
believe,
it thing at the end of the day.
Yeah.
If you will bad things
exactly,
upon yourself,
that's
bad things are
what I
going to fucking happen to you.
If you honestly believe 100% in your core that if you walk under a ladder, something as terrible is going to happen to you,
something bad is
something
gonna happen.
terrible will happen to you. It's just because you're psyching yourself out,
For sure.
But again, who's to say I'm right? Superstitions could be 100% real. Who knows?
I guess it also depends on what you would classify as being really bad luck.
Exactly, right? Even small things can be bad luck, right? You stub your toe, that's bad luck.
Oh, I did that today really hard. That sucked.
Exactly. You drop something.
I'm sure I've seen a black cat and then failed to win the lottery, so...
Exactly, right? Or stuff like that, so...
Goddamn feline!
Pussy's always taking my money.
I just had to watch Batman Returns, damn it!
Why? But yeah, no, I just like the ones that I really believe in, I avoid doing those things. Do I have pieces of my soul missing because people have forced me to take pictures? Yes. Do I like it? No. Do I avoid pictures still? Yes.
My goodness, you lost so much of your soul at that wedding of yours.
Oh, it was awful. I hated it. Every second of it.
I was off getting stoned. You lost a bunch of soul.
It sucked. My soul is gone.
Wedding photographers must just go home and just take it in, just bathe in soul juice. Yes.
Oh, they're like the tooth fairy.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of bringing it home, that's funny. That's another one too. I don't know if I mentioned that I do too. Is you never go home after a funeral. You go somewhere else before you go home.
What?
Okay.
You've never heard that?
No.
Okay, so after a funeral or a wake, you're not supposed to go directly to your house. You're supposed to go to a reception to eat or something. Because if you go directly home, you're like willing the spirit to follow you home of the dead person. Yeah. So like that's why a lot of times after a funeral, there's food. Right? Like, or you either go to a restaurant or there's like finger foods or you go to somebody's house
Or
and
you
you
go
all
to a
eat.
pub or something.
Yeah, exactly. Right? Like you always go, you don't go directly
Well, if you'll go
home.
to that person's house, that person's fucked.
Yeah, true enough. That's true. But yeah, you never go
Get all the
directly to your
spirits.
house after a funeral. Ever, ever, ever. Even if you have to go like to the store to buy milk just because you need to not go straight home. Go to the store and buy milk.
You should go to the house of like your worst enemy.
Yeah, there you go. Something like that, you know.
Ripkin, what are you doing here? I thought you went to a funeral. I did.
You'll see, fucker. You'll fucking see.
I just came from there.
Enjoy.
Brought you a present.
Blow a kiss. Now, I don't know if it's as much as superstition, the whole stepping on graves.
Yeah, it's a superstition because you're like disrupting the dead. You should not do it because it's disrespectful.
My issue is, and always has been with that, I don't know exactly where your body is.
6 feet.
Well, 6 feet under,
Yes, but I am assuming maybe no more than 10 feet long.
I mean, that's a good point.
Like 10 feet probably.
But I feel like some of those cemeteries are like really packed in.
yeah.
That's why I like places like in New Orleans and places where they have a lot of like flood problems is they don't have, like they don't bury people there. They all have like mausoleums or crypts or whatever because of all the floods and stuff, if you bury them, they're just going to get washed up, right?
Yeah, that'd be creepy.
Yeah, so that like places like that are cool because you don't have to worry about stepping on a grave when the person's inside like a little thing.
Not that I would ever step on or desecrate
Yes.
a grave. It's people that do that need to get punched in the fucking face.
People who fuck with grave, unless you're there to clean it, you shouldn't be there. To visit or to clean it. Like other than that, you don't need.
I kind of like it when they get all fucking.
I do too, but I do understand the importance of like.
Well, you talk about age too as
Yeah.
well. Like, there's something from like the 1800s.
Oh, of course, but I mean, something from the 1800s can be beautiful too, with some of the moss scrubbed off, so you can see the writing that was on it at that time. You know, like that's important stuff.
Don't ever wash my grave.
I won't. I'm gonna fucking shit on it. You think I'm gonna clean my own poop off it?
No, I want it to be
kidding.
a toilet.
It's not gonna be a toilet because people will come and shit on it.
Yeah, people need toilets. Then maybe the power of poo will bring me back to life.
Oh God.
The power of positivity.
I really want my tombstone or gravestone, whatever you call them, to be like one of those hilarious ones more than anything.
Oh yeah.
I
Give somebody
want
a
people
chuckle.
to be comfortable if they do decide to come and visit me or whatnot. Like I
Yeah.
just Googled a couple, and like some of these are hilarious. Like one just says, it doesn't even have a name on it. It just says, "I was hoping for a pyramid." And then like other people's just like have ha ha ha, and I told you I was sick.
That's
And
great.
one says, "Sucks to be me." Another one says, "He loved bacon." Oh, and his wife and kids too. Mel Blancs, who is famous for the Looney Tunes, literally voicing like all the characters, of course, opens up with, "That's all, folks."
That's cute.
Ba-deep.
So yeah, definitely give me something like that if I even decide to go that route. It's so expensive to be buried.
Oh,
Yo,
yeah.
fuck and right it
Like,
is.
oh my goodness! Like, I really hope if any of my family members go that route, they give me the cheapest box possible. If like, do you even need a box?
Well, we have an audio format here that we can just show them. Like, hey, this is what he wants.
Yeah.
Is the box necessary?
100% yes.
Damn! Like, I was hoping you could just literally drag my lifeless corpse to the graveyard, and just throw it in the hole.
Not anymore, sadly.
Damn!
And a cheap coffin is like 5 G's.
And they are cheap looking.
Yes. And
Let me tell
they
ya.
clearly show that you don't care about your loved one. Like,
Yeah, it's literally like made of plywood.
yeah,
Like,
be prepared to spend like $8,000 if you want a nice looking.
I think there's
Yeah.
a market for derailers coffins.
Totally. I mean, Kiss has coffins.
No, we'll make them look good, but do it cheap. Kiss sold a lot of coffins.
Yes, they did. No, not me. Burn me, keep my ashes, and get me a plaque on a tree and a memorial thing. And be like, this is Jenny Bean's tree. Another cold tea and another book.
congratulations, your dog is peeing on Jenny Bean.
And then make you keep my ashes, or Zim keep my ashes so I can haunt his ass and be like, "Whoa." And like the most gaudy fucking urn.
If your spirit ended up wherever your ashes like ended up,
Yeah.
and then like your loved ones just kind of got lazy, and they're like, I'm sure he liked the ocean, and then your spirit's just like, what the fuck
yeah, fuck you. Like it'd be like Zim taking me to the beach. I fucking hate the beach.
He
Like,
chuck it on a sunny day too.
yeah, on like the hottest day of the year.
He chucks the ashes like, no.
Fuck you.
Is this a nude beach?
Ungrateful bastard. Yeah, nude beach, even worse. Ungrateful bastard. It's the last thing he hears.
I got a random question here.
Sure.
If we were all to get cremated, what was the one thing you want your ashes in? Like something... Because, like, again, going back to my grandparents.
Yep.
My grandpa was in, like, he got
Toolbox.
cremated. He got put into a toolbox, and he was, like, a mechanic.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Like, it was a nice toolbox.
Oh, yeah, it was nice. It wasn't like dollar store toolbox.
I love how you had to, like, specify that. Like,
Gotta be clear here.
it wasn't a plastic Black & Decker piece of shit. Like,
No, it was a snap-on. We did it proper.
It was nice. Yeah,
Like,
it
he
had
was a
nice little
mechanic, and, like, it
plaque
had
on
a plaque put on it.
Yeah, it was really sweet.
Because I thought that was fucking cool.
It was
Everyone in the
awesome.
family agreed, like, that's what should happen.
Yeah, that's
that is very nice. That's a tough one. Like, I mean, I've never actually thought of that. And to be honest, I do kind of want to go the cremation route for myself, if that's, you know, just because of how I said, you know, burying someone is extremely expensive.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm sure burning them is too, but
It is, but not as much.
yeah, exactly.
Sorry, we're getting pretty dark, but we're having fun with it.
Spooky season.
To the listeners.
For you, can I bust open a Nintendo and pull everything apart and put your
Yeah,
ashes in
that's
a
what I
Nintendo?
wanted mine in, like in my Nintendo that I have. I don't know, you might need 5 Nintendos. I'm a pretty big guy.
Well, some I'm going to put in a tattoo, some I'll put in jewelry, some I'm going to put in my weed plant, just like how
Some
high.
just throw in Ripken's face, like, hey, he's got goobs.
I am 100% going to plant you with weed, like how high, and pray that when I get stoned, I fucking see you.
That'd be so cool.
I really hope that it
I
happens.
don't condone this.
You condone it 100%. I am going to grow you and smoke you and see you.
No, just throw me at random people.
Like goon people with you?
Yeah, just
Hey, motherfuckers.
like a Mr. Fuji and
A little bit of
Yokozuna.
goons. Yeah.
Like salt in the eyes.
Did you just throw salt in my eyes? It's my husband!
Oh, I want to be a little bit of me. I have a lot of me to go around. A little bit of me wants to be used in a wrestling match in that manner.
Okay, we'll make that happen.
But we don't have to tell the people that it's like
Oh,
human.
yes, we do. We're going to throw this human remains in your eyes.
No, it's like, here, can you throw this in his eyes? Why? Just do it. Don't worry. It's not human remains.
I swear it's not.
We know some wrestlers. It may happen.
So I think I got one that wouldn't be so bad, and I think it really speaks to my character. And like, not only that, I think it's something that like my loved ones would probably think of as well without me even telling them. And that would be probably like a Batman themed thermos, or like lunchbox, one of the old school lunch pails.
Yeah, sick.
I mean, I'm a big Batman fan, so yeah, I can definitely picture myself being, you know, unless it was like just a full-on Batman urn itself, which I'm sure is possible.
Oh, definitely. Undertaker had one.
I'm not surprised. Either that or it was just a hilarious urn with like a funny saying on it. Same with like the tombstones. Like, here's Calvin just sitting here earning for all of us.
From ashes to asses to dustier.
Exactly.
My weed container, I don't know.
Oh my god.
Take some of my ashes and mold them into one of those prank golf balls.
Oh
Like,
my god.
explode when you hit them.
Yes.
Yo, that's key.
That is so smart.
I can't believe I just used that fucking reference from the fucking early 2000s.
I figured
Yo,
mine out.
that's key, dog.
One of those old school pumpkin buckets.
Oh,
But like put a lid
nice.
on it, obviously. But yeah, that's
Nice.
what I want mine in. Those old school pumpkin buckets, like the cars
trick
are
or
in.
treat. Pff,
Yeah, fucking right.
I want to be made into McDonald's cheeseburgers.
Ew. That's a little grody. Who wants an ashy cheeseburger?
That's gross, man. Definitely go for a milkshake.
There, yeah, something blended
God.
where you
McFlurry?
wouldn't notice it. Yeah. Oreo McFlurry,
Yes.
nobody would know the difference. They think it was Oreos. They think it was Oreo Flex.
I wonder, okay.
I know. I wonder too. I was just gonna ask the same thing.
I wonder if anyone has fucking done that.
Let's find out.
Like, put ashes in people's food.
Wasn't it like Keith Richards had the big rumor that like he did a line of like,
Yeah.
his father's ashes or something? I don't know if they ever confirmed it to be true or not, but that's pretty messed up.
There's no medical reason not to bake your grandpa's ashes into sugar cookies.
Really?
Eating human ashes, once you start, you can't stop.
We're
That this is from a Funeral Direct website.
Oh, wow.
Eating human ashes. Yes, that's right. They're to remain close to their loved ones.
Oh, wow. I don't know if I'd do that. Not willingly.
Somebody ate.
surprise.
Apparently, on My Strange Addiction, somebody had this addiction. She lost her husband to an asthma attack, and she developed a strong compulsion to eat his ashes. So she would take like spoonfuls.
Oh,
Eating it raw, eh?
She'd been eating them for 2 months. It's estimated she ingested 6 pounds of human ashes.
Oh.
Jesus.
She stated that even though they tasted awful, she couldn't stop.
Oh.
There's some cultures that are known for eating human ashes. Yeah, that's crazy, eh?
That's next level.
I'm sorry I asked that question.
Oh, but like eating it raw, like sprinkle it on some fucking ice cream or something.
It's actually called Endo Cannibalism.
Oh, it has a name.
Because the endo of it all?
It's the endo of it all, that's right. In 2018, a teen allegedly baked her grandfather's ashes into cookies and fed them to... Who did she feed them to? Classmates.
Oh, Jesus.
A California
wow.
high school student, yep.
That's like the biggest fucking punked ever right there.
Right?
Ashton Kutcher would be proud of that shit.
That's like Cartman level of evil.
It really is, yeah.
Scott Tenderman.
Ooh, I just found this fun article. 15 unique things to do with your cremated ashes when you die. Become one with water. So obviously, like, you can become part of a environmentally safe reef. You can get a tattoo. There's a place. This is what I want to do for you. There's a place in Atlanta, I think, ALA or Alabama. Creates loaded ammunition using cremated ashes.
Oh.
Damn.
I want to bake you into fireworks, so that's what I want to do.
That'd be cool. That would be a good send-off, to be honest.
Yeah, no, fireworks, especially for me, because I love fireworks so much.
That's better than just getting tossed, on a sunny day nude beach.
Yeah, blow me up, baby.
Oh, this is
I'd be a big firework.
This one's cool. Like, there's some of the basic ones, like jewelry and stuff. This one is, you can make vinyl records using cremated ashes.
That's pretty cool.
That's cool. So if, like, somebody you, like, loved music,
It'd be really creepy, though, if it was, like, one of those vinyls where if you spun it backwards, you could hear, like, a demonic message or something.
It's just on there. Why'd you do this to me?
I'm so dizzy.
There's a place in Florida you can get your remains put into 5-foot biodegradable balloons filled with helium and then your ashes, and it goes up to 30,000 feet and then's released.
Okay. It's crazy. These are a lot of cool ideas, to be honest. Like, I mean, not the eating part. I'm not down with that.
Oh, this one is cute. You can get, like, a stuffy that, like, has a zipper. No, but then, like, inside, it's got, like, a bag of the ashes inside, So that's kind of cute for, like, a kid.
That sounds like some next-level Child's Play shit right there. Babe, it's me! Ah!
Right?
Ooey dumbe dumbella.
You could have them launched into space. Space ashes.
Well, those balloons are close to space.
Yeah.
Didn't
Right?
work for Jason X, guys. Trust me. Remember, I've seen that one.
You can get a pizza box urn.
And yes, we are making a little light of death. That's just because that's what
Well,
we
I'm
do.
sorry. Like, as terrible as death is, it happens to everybody at some point in your life. And everybody has to deal with it at some point in their life. So why
It's
be
terrible.
scared?
It is terrible.
It is awful. And it's sad. But we just try to remember the life they lived.
And the fireworks they can fucking
That's
create.
right.
Yeah, that's definitely a sick one right there. That's very
I
cool.
want to see my firework. Like, that's going to be big.
What the? It's just one of those caterpillar ones or whatever they're called, the snake. What the hell is this?
Yeah, but it's a fucking 300-pound one? You need fucking 15 men with blowtorches to fucking start this thing? Again, going back to South Park, the one that takes over the fucking town.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, like, that's actually a lot of cool ideas, other than, like, just going somewhere and just getting them tossed.
I think it would all depend on, like, what you'd want, like...
For sure.
I know my mom, like, okay, my mother wants to be cremated, and she is adamant that she is not split up. So she wants to be, like, cremated and then have her ashes, like, buried in a memorial garden or whatever. You know how you can do that if you're cremated, right? Like, because she refuses to be split up after her death. I'm like, Mom, you're not around to care. What's the big deal? But, she's, like, adamant.
You don't want half your spirit one place and then half
You
your spirit
cannot
in another.
split me. Yeah, I'm like, well, I want to get a tattoo with your ashes. No! What if that's, like, my big toe?
I can't feel my spirit legs!
Exactly, right? Like, you're fucking funny, Mom. I'm definitely gonna put Goobs in a Nintendo.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
or something, you know.
And even funnier if someone goes to play it and it doesn't turn on, so they like take the game out and they go to blow in the system.
Oh my god, stop!
Be like the
Start
hair dryer
scrolling.
trick when you put flour in the hair dryer.
Oh my god, imagine.
It
That
just
would be
gets smoked.
fucking awful.
I think your NES is a little dusty. Yeah, it's my husband.
It's like how you couldn't even clean it up. Like, you'd feel so guilty sweeping them up. Oops, there's a little bit over there. Just kick it to the side.
I knew I should have made him into vinyl.
Right, I knew I shouldn't have put him in that Nintendo. I knew somebody would blow in the damn thing.
Thanks for blowing me.
Right. Well, now you're everywhere, though.
It's time for the random box of random box of random.
I like the little dance you do every time.
There is a dance.
The random box has spoken, and oh, you know what? It's the random urn today, just for today. The random urn. Yeah, yeah. Oh, get back in there, spirits! Get back in there!
Okay.
Goddamn Scapelli brothers!
Hey, yo, Ripkin.
Let us out, bro.
Rocky, what are you doing here?
Just want to run the steps, Ripkin.
Adrian.
Cut me,
Rocky,
Mick.
right?
Cut me. Yeah. Yeah, no, you did a Rocky reference. Good job.
Good. I was like, I don't even know if that's Rocky.
Very good.
I just know it's what's his face.
The random box is asking, what if you could live perfectly well without sleeping? If you had no need to sleep at all, how would you spend all your nights?
Oh, it's my dream. I would cross stitch and get stoned in silence when everybody else was asleep. I would get everything done in a day that I have no time to get done because I have to sleep for those like 5.5 hours every day. Oh, I would love it. I wish I never had to sleep.
It's a good answer. Cross stitch, get stoned.
Yeah, and do like my housework and shit. You know?
Go home. Get stoned. It's time to cross stitch and not think about anything.
Fuck yeah! That was awesome!
My answer is extremely boring.
What? Egg bet it's not.
I would just play video games.
See, that's not boring. That's awesome.
I mean, like, I'm so behind. Like, I'm not a big gamer by any means. I have very few games, but the fact is, I haven't started playing any of them.
I'm like that too. I'm in a video game funk lately.
So, I mean, I got The Walking Dead, the Telltale one, Season 3. I'm dying to play it still.
Zim's playing that.
Oh, see, I love those games, man. The decision-making games.
Well, he played the first one so far.
Yeah, he's really digging it, yeah.
Yeah, I love those quick-thinking games where you got to make all the decision and it affects the outcome of the whole thing.
Yeah, I
the
like
first
those
the
too.
first Spider-Man game. I'm still not done the second Red Dead Redemption. Yeah, like I'm so behind on my gaming that it would be nice just to
Spend some time.
have that time with just me and my PlayStation 4. What do you mean they're up to 5 now? Oh, God!
Since when?
Why?
What about you, Goobs?
I would work on becoming a better husband.
Oh, okay.
Aw.
What do you want? Okay. You want something.
Yeah, I want to be made into fucking fireworks when I'm dead.
Yeah, I already told you I would. But then the rest of you I'm putting in I want enough of you to put in a Nintendo, and the rest can be fireworks. But I feel bad you're not here to enjoy them. Because you love lighting off
I
fireworks.
am them.
Okay. I know, but would you
I
enjoy-
am the firework.
Oh, I'd be so sad.
You just hear a voice from the sky as it goes off. It's just, I'm so epic!
Or you just make me into like millions and millions of those little, like the snake thing, but
Throw-
tiny of
yeah.
them. Oh, no. Those little snappers?
Yeah.
Put a
So
little
you
bit,
stay in the roads?
put a little bit of my
Ashes?
ashes in the snappers and throw them at people.
I'd put you in big ones, then I'd be crying, and all I'd hear is a voice is, "You have your ugly cry face on." It'd be like ripping me from the grave. It would be pretty cool, though. Like, it'd be really cool to have like a bunch of your friends and just set off your body fireworks.
I think I don't know, if I had to do something, I'd probably do models, maybe.
Models, yeah.
Yeah, like,
Interesting.
I don't watch Gundam too much, but I love building Gundam models.
Yeah,
I
like
haven't done
something
that
like that.
in years. I used to do that as a lot as a teenager.
Something that you can, like, just focus on, kind of. That would be nice.
Can't sleep. Robot'll eat me. Can't sleep. Robot'll eat me.
At least in these races.
Dental plan. Nothing exciting, so none of us would rob banks. Darn.
No. I mean, I don't sleep a lot as it is, but I would just do more of what I do. I just have more time to do it, It's time
Yeah,
I wouldn't be
exactly.
working,
Yeah, no,
like,
it's true.
Oh,
It's,
I
yeah,
learned
it's
how to
true.
build Frankenstein's monster.
that.
Let's go crazy.
I mean, I can help you. I know anatomy good.
I don't need to know
Depressing.
anatomy. I'm just.
We gotta put the body back together so it works.
I'll do my own way. Then put my
Again,
ashes into
You
that.
don't need
Just
me.
realized to grab 2 left hands. Shoot.
Looks like they're working at the leftorium. Another Simpsons reference. They're heavy tonight.
And you know, I feel like really no one would be able to like get on like hassle you to get stuff done because like you could just be like, I'll do it at 3 a.m. Like chill.
Well, I've been going for 720 hours straight. Can't you give me a break?
I've almost made this monster move. I wouldn't work any overtime at my work, I'll tell you that.
Of course you wouldn't. I'd be the opposite. I work overtime all the time. I'd work double shifts all the time. I'd be fucking rich.
Hell, I'd just call in sick. Let's be honest. I'd be super lazy. I'd be like, I love all my free time.
Not me. I'm like, I love money.
Yeah, money's good too.
Oh, I've become an OnlyFans guy.
Oh. No one's allowed to look at you but me.
Just be like, you want some Big Billy action? I never sleep. I'm always on.
The random box has spoken, and we have spoken back.
I like that one.
Take it, Gerald!
Thank you for joining us, passengers. We hope you enjoyed this spooky ride on the Derailers podcast, where we talked about superstitions and death. Death is my favorite. You guys have a wonderful day. Enjoy your lives while you're living them. Bye now.
Very dark, Gerald. Very dark.
Very, very dark.
That's why we love you.
That's
why,
right.
That's why he's about to go on the Black Parade.
When I was a young man, my father took me into
To the
city.
Derailers.
To the train station.
To see the Derailers talk. Be sure to follow us on Twitter and the Instagram. I am at RitkinWN.
I'm at GoobsWN.
And you can follow the show at The Derailers.
You can also check out badsecretmedia.com for all the shows there and great Patreon action as well as other stuff. And our TeePublic at TeePublic.
TeePublic.com/user/The Derailers podcast.
And let us know what your superstitions are. What do you do every day to avoid bad luck, if anything?
Very superstitious.
There it is.
Writings on the wall. I know I was literally about to say, I can't believe we made it through the whole episode without singing that song. But there it was.
And one thing we almost also forgot is a big shout out to Keanu Reeves. Bless you, sir.
Shout out to Keanu Reeves. We're
It's bad
still in
luck
there.
not to shout out Keanu.
Oh, that's a superstition.
That's right.
That's definitely one of our main superstitions. We
Yeah.
gotta shout him out every
Bad
episode.
luck.
Absolutely. We love you, Keanu. Shout outs to you.
Oh, God damn, we almost got cursed.
That's right.
Almost got turned into fireworks.
Curse of the Reeves.